on, but I'm so amazed with this woman. And I'm glad she accepted our invitation to address you tonight. So without further ado, Glenda.
Hello, my name is Glenda. I never attended residential school. My mother did. But I'm a product because the way my mother raised us, I didn't even know she went to residential school. She never talked about it. But I knew at home she never touched us, she never loved us, she always was leaving us, always going away. And my mother always had a fear of men, which I didn't know. I grew up with the same fear. My daughter grew up really inside, but there was a lot of sexual abuse and shame in our home. We're always shame on you all the time. That's what we got at home. And anyway, it wasn't all bad. I honor my mother today for, because my mom only taught what she knew. She couldn't teach us something she didn't know. Okay, I tried to better that and teach my children. Because my mom said, Glenda, if all else fails, because I ended up in the hospital because of Valium. Everybody knows Valium back in those days. And Mom said, Glenda, if all else fails, try God. Coming from my mom, that was something. I figured, okay. So in 72, I became a born-again Christian. I figured, well, Mom said to try, so I'll try. And that is when my life started changing. I looked at my son. This is my son here. I had him when I was 15. I was married at 15, and I had 5 children in 7 years. And he's my oldest son. And from there on, I went down to, from my 5 children, I ended up with 12 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren. My children, there's 5 generations of women. And I always tell them, we're very strong, because my mom told me that. You're very strong, my daughter. So I put that into my children too. Their life was not easy. I shamed them. I told them they were stupid. I said, you're nothing but a stupid Indian. They'll never learn. They'll never do anything. I taught them what I knew. Then when I became born again, I started changing. And I prayed, God, don't let my kids remember this. Don't let them remember my drunken days. I done it all. I done everything that we shouldn't do as a parent, but I done it. Today I have my children, friends with them all. I kind of grew up with them from 15. You're kind of growing up with your kids. And anyway, on Friday, my friend Teresa and I, we went to come my great-granddaughter, who is 12. And she says, Grandma, can you come? I want to interview you about the residential school. Okay, so I went, and she interviewed me. She's a beautiful girl. She's 12. But she was doing a video, an interpretive dance of the residential school. And my granddaughter videotaped it for her, and they sent me a copy. And if you ever seen a great-grandmother whose heart is going to break, just burst open with just the joy, you will see what she done, because it surely fits everything that we're going through. And it was just awesome. And I want to thank you. Yes, I love my mom today. My mom died at 92, 5 years ago. So, but I honor my mother because without her I wouldn't be here. So.